My research shows that although most don't realize it, managers have the power to re-energize the workforce and revitalize creative productivity. So, I'm a psychologist. Unfortunately for you, I'm not the kind who can cure any neuroses you brought with you today, but I am the kind who researches psychological experience and performance. My mission is to show how we can improve everyday work life in every organization, and in the process, lift the level of organizational performance, the well-being of people across society, and even our economic condition. This mission drove me to spend the past 15 years looking deeply into the hearts and minds of people at work. Think about yourself at work. Are you as engaged as you could be? What about you? Are you? Really? Well, if you are, that's great. But think about other professionals you're close to, your spouse, son, daughter, your closest friends. My guess is that at least some of them are disengaged, unhappily stressed, or both. So what's missing? What does get people deeply and satisfyingly engaged in their work? Well, I can tell you what doesn't with a story from the diaries we collected. This is the story of a software engineer named Marcia, who worked in a team of 9 information analysts and programmers in a tech firm. This team was highly motivated and very skilled, initially motivated. Not long after we started our study, this organization announced a series of terminations with little explanation and no clarity on criteria. Engagement on this team plummeted. And when I read Marcia's diary, I had a very strong reaction. I think of myself as a rational scientist. But her diary, the day the termination started, moved me to tears. It is very hard to work and get anything done around here today. 39 people lost their jobs, and it seems like this is just the beginning. They will get rid of people from the project manager's level next, and then they will move on to us. I feel like an abused spouse that will not leave the abuser. I keep giving them another chance, and they keep socking us in the face. This and the other 12,000 diaries revealed inner work life, and that is the usually hidden emotions, perceptions, and motivations that people experience as they react to and try to make sense of the events in their workday. Inner work life is essentially moment-to-moment employee engagement, and it strongly influences creativity and productivity. In other words, inner work life drives performance. People cannot do their best work if they have poor inner work lives. Now, bad inner work life doesn't have to stay that way. In fact, it fluctuates all the time as a function of the events going on at work. Even on Marcia's team, people did have some great days. Listen to this one. This is from a fellow programmer of Marcia's named Tom. He had been working to solve a problem, fix a bug in some software he was creating. I smashed that bug that's been frustrating me for almost a calendar week. That may not be an event to you, but I live a very drab life, so I'm all hyped. No one really knows about it. 3 of the team members who would be involved are out today. So I have to sit here rejoicing in my solitary smugness. Tom's diary reveals our main discovery from analyzing 64,000 specific events that people reported in these diaries. We call the discovery the progress principle. Of all the events